Hello children, today's spelling, grammar and punctuation lesson is focusing on progressive verbs. To be able to use progressive verbs. Now when something progresses, it continues. So something gets bigger, larger, it lasts for a longer amount of time. When we progress, we make progress, we increase our knowledge. So just think of progressing as something continuing. A little bit like your brain. This is your brain. Oh, Miss Howe's not very good at drawing brains. And your brain's getting bigger. And bigger. And even bigger. The more you learn, the more you are progressing. So progressing is something that continues to happen. Now progressive verbs we use when we're continuing something over a period of time. Now there's two types. There's present progressive and there is past progressive. Okay, so we've got that word in there that we talked about, that growing word, something that continues, it's happening, and it's happening, and it's happening, and it's happening. And we've got present and we've got past. Now we've already looked at present and past tense. We know that present is happening in the now and past has happened previously. So we are learning today. We were learning yesterday. I'm just going to show you some sentences and we're going to work through those sentences just to see how they change into progressive tense with the present and the past. So when we look at progressive present, present progressive, we need to think about I am, she, he, is, they are, we are. And then when we look over at past progressive, we use I was, she, he was, they were, and we were. Now it's these words that I want you to focus on. How they change from present progressive to past progressive. We have the present and we have the past. Am, is, are, was, were. Now the last thing that makes our verbs progressive is the use of ing. Now this goes at the end of a root word, so it's known as a, well done, it's known as a suffix, and that's just to bring in your prior knowledge of your learning. So by ending verbs with the ing, we're making them progressive. So I'm going to write a word here. Jump. Now that simple root word there, jump. I can jump, I will jump, I would like to jump. When we combine ing to the word, we have jumping. Now this tells me that you are doing it. It's happening there, jumping. Then we look at the present. I am jumping. She is jumping. They are jumping. This means it's happening and it's continuing to happen right now in the present time. It started in the past and it's continuing now. We're doing it in the present. I am jumping. We are jumping. Present. Now if I come over to the past, and I'm going to use a different word. I'm going to use drink. That's my root word. Again, I'm going to bring down my suffix to make it drinking. And we're going to look at this with the past progressive. I was drinking my cup of tea. It was drinking her cup of tea. He was drinking his cup of tea. They were drinking their cup of tea. We were drinking coffee. Mix it up there. Drinking. Drinking tells me it's happening. You're drinking and you're drinking and you're drinking and you're drinking. What tells me it was in the past was and were. It's continuing because it's still happening. You're still drinking that drink, but it was in the past. There's another video for you to have a look at. It's quite tricky, so we're going to focus on this for the whole week, and hopefully this will help you. Remember, when you progress, something is continuing. Here are our continuing words, adding the I and G. And here are your present progressive and your past progressive. Have a go, see how you get on. By the end of the week, you should be wizards. Well done.